For years, Scarlett Johansson reigned supreme as the highest-grossing movie star in global box office history, a title built on Marvel dominance, blockbuster franchises, and record-shattering ensemble films. Now, that crown has officially changed hands. Zoe Saldaña has surpassed Johansson to become the highest-grossing movie star of all time, marking a seismic moment in modern Hollywood history and redefining what long-term franchise power truly looks like. With a career fueled by some of the biggest cinematic universes ever created, Saldaña's films have now earned more than $16.8 billion worldwide, pushing her past Johansson's already staggering total and placing her alone at the top of the all-time rankings. A record decades in the making. Unlike overnight box office sensations, Saldaña's rise to the top has been quietly building for more than 20 years. Her record isn't based on one iconic role, it's the result of strategic, consistent presence in multiple billion-dollar franchises, something almost no other actor can claim. She is the rare performer who didn't just anchor one cinematic universe, she helped define several. The Avatar effect, the ultimate box office weapon. At the center of Saldaña's box office dominance is the Avatar franchise. Playing Neytiri in James Cameron's groundbreaking sci-fi saga, Saldaña became a core part of the highest-grossing film series in movie history. Each new Avatar installment doesn't just perform well, it rewrites the global box office playbook. The most recent entry delivered yet another massive theatrical haul, pushing Saldaña's cumulative total past the previous record holder and into uncharted territory. Few actors can say they star in multiple films that individually cross the billion-dollar mark. Saldaña has done it repeatedly. Marvel, Guardians, and the MCU multiplier. As Gamora in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Saldaña played a key role in some of the MCU's most profitable chapters. From Guardians of the Galaxy to Avengers, Infinity War and Endgame, her character was embedded in films that collectively generated billions worldwide. The MCU's interconnected storytelling means actors benefit from ensemble box office power, and Saldaña maximized that advantage across multiple phases of Marvel's most lucrative era. Star Trek, Pirates, and franchise versatility. Beyond Avatar and Marvel, Saldaña also starred in the Star Trek reboot trilogy as Nyota Uhura, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, several other commercially successful studio films. What makes her achievement unique is range within franchises, sci-fi, superhero, fantasy, and adventure, all feeding into one cumulative record. How Scarlett Johansson held the crown for so long. Scarlett Johansson's box office reign was no accident. As Black Widow, she became one of the emotional and narrative pillars of the MCU, appearing in multiple Avengers films that shattered global records. Her work in major studio hits outside Marvel also boosted her totals, making her the face of blockbuster reliability for nearly a decade. For years, it seemed nearly impossible for anyone to overtake her. But Saldaña's steady accumulation, particularly through Avatar, eventually closed the gap and surged past it. Why this milestone matters? This isn't just a fun trivia stat, it reflects how modern Hollywood works. Today's box office kings and queens aren't built on standalone star vehicles. They're built on long-term franchise alignment, global appeal, and repeated audience trust. Saldaña mastered that formula earlier than almost anyone. It also highlights a rare achievement. The same actor dominating multiple cinematic universes at once, something even many A-listers never accomplish. A quiet rise, a historic finish. Interestingly, Saldaña has never been marketed as Hollywood's loudest box office draw. She rarely dominates tabloid headlines, avoids celebrity spectacle, and often lets her characters speak for themselves. And yet, when the numbers are tallied, she stands above everyone. That quiet consistency, combined with unparalleled franchise success, is exactly what carried her to the top. Will anyone catch her? With more Avatar films still on the horizon, Saldaña's lead may continue to grow. That doesn't mean Johansson, or other franchise giants, are out of the race, but the bar has now been raised to an almost unbelievable level. Future contenders would need multiple billion-dollar franchises, long-term ensemble presence, global appeal across decades. That combination is rare, and Saldaña currently owns it. Zoe Saldaña is now the highest-grossing movie star in global box office history, officially surpassing Scarlett Johansson and cementing her legacy as one of the most successful actors cinema has ever seen. It's a record built not on hype, but on history, and one that proves that in modern Hollywood, consistency, franchise power, and global storytelling are the ultimate box office superpowers.